Sun Tzu was not only right in theory, history proved him right in practice. And this is where the story turns from ancient analysis to something far more contemporary. Because the uncomfortable truth is that Sun Tzu's warnings have echoed through every major conflict of the last 2 centuries. Modern governments still make the same mistake he tried to prevent. They enter wars without calculating the long-term economic strain, and then they watch their budgets fracture. The Soviet Union in Afghanistan, the United States in Vietnam, imperial powers in World War I. These conflicts weren't lost because armies were weak. They were lost because the economic model behind them collapsed. Sun Tzu would have recognized the pattern instantly. Prolonged warfare erodes the state faster than the enemy ever could. Meanwhile, the tools he championed, intelligence, deception, targeted operations, rapid maneuvering, have become the backbone of modern strategy, precisely because they are cheaper. Cyber warfare is Sun Tzu. Sanctions are Sun Tzu. Proxy wars, covert influence operations, strategic deterrence, all of them aim to achieve maximum effect with minimal financial exposure. The world's most powerful states still live inside Sun Tzu's balance sheet, whether they acknowledge it or not. But the clearest modern example of his influence is in how nations now think about national power itself. Sun Tzu believed that the strength of a state came not from its army alone, but from its economic resilience, its ability to absorb shocks, recover, and continue functioning. He wrote in an era when kingdoms crumbled because they overspent on campaigns they couldn't sustain. We live in a world where great powers face the same dilemma in different clothing, military budgets, debt burdens, resource dependencies, supply chain fragility, and the long-term cost of projecting force. Sun Tzu might not recognize the technology, but he would recognize the math. The deeper lesson, the one that most people miss, is that Sun Tzu wasn't teaching rulers how to win wars. He was teaching them how to avoid national bankruptcy. His true genius was understanding that the cost of conflict outlives the conflict itself. States do not fail because they lose battles. States fail because they drain the capital that keeps them coherent, confident, and functional. Victory, in Sun Tzu's world, is irrelevant if the treasury collapses afterward. The best war is the one that doesn't require repairing your economy when it's over. And that's the lens through which the art of war suddenly becomes something entirely different.